Nature's hidden gem fights diabetes naturally. 3 months ago, my doctor delivered shocking news. My blood sugar levels were dangerously high, and my cholesterol was through the roof. Panic set in as I realized my health was spiraling out of control. That's when my grandmother shared an ancient secret that changed everything. She handed me a small, silvery green leaf and said, "This saved your grandfather's life." I was skeptical, but desperate times called for desperate measures. What happened next left both my doctor and me absolutely stunned. The leaf she gave me was sage, scientifically known as Salvia officinalis. This humble herb, sitting quietly in most kitchen gardens, packs extraordinary healing power that modern science is only beginning to understand. Sage contains powerful compounds called rosmarinic acid and carnosic acid. These natural chemicals work like tiny molecular switches in your body. When you consume sage, these compounds activate specific enzymes that help your cells process glucose more efficiently. It's like giving your metabolism a gentle, natural boost. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that sage extract significantly improved insulin sensitivity in participants. The study followed 40 adults for 8 weeks, and the results were remarkable. Participants who consumed sage daily showed measurable improvements in their blood sugar control. Here's how sage works its magic in your body. When you drink sage tea or consume sage leaves, the active compounds travel through your digestive system. They then bind to specific receptors in your liver and muscle cells. This binding action helps these cells absorb glucose from your bloodstream more effectively, naturally lowering blood sugar levels. But sage doesn't stop there. The same compounds that help with blood sugar also work on cholesterol. Sage contains natural antioxidants that prevent low cholesterol from oxidizing in your arteries. Oxidized cholesterol is the dangerous kind that sticks to artery walls and causes blockages. A study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that regular sage consumption reduced total cholesterol by up to 16% in participants over 12 weeks. The participants consumed sage tea twice daily, and researchers monitored their lipid profiles throughout the study. Weight management is where sage truly shines. The herb contains compounds that boost your metabolism and help your body burn fat more efficiently. Sage also helps regulate hormones that control hunger and satiety. When your hormones are balanced, you naturally eat less and feel more satisfied after meals. Preparing sage for maximum benefit is simple. Fresh sage leaves work best, but dried sage is also effective. For sage tea, steep 1 teaspoon of dried sage or 5 fresh leaves in hot water for 5 minutes. Drink this mixture twice daily, preferably before meals. You can also incorporate fresh sage into your cooking. Add chopped sage leaves to soups, stews, or roasted vegetables. The heat releases the beneficial compounds while adding delicious flavor to your meals. Start with small amounts to see how your body responds. Begin with 1 cup of sage tea daily for the first week. If you tolerate it well, you can increase to 2 cups daily. Some people may experience mild stomach upset initially, which usually subsides as your body adjusts. Moderation is key with any natural remedy. While sage is generally safe for most people, excessive consumption can cause side effects. Pregnant women should avoid medicinal amounts of sage, as it may affect hormone levels. People taking diabetes medications should monitor their blood sugar closely when adding sage to their routine. Sage may enhance the effects of diabetes drugs, potentially causing blood sugar to drop too low. Always consult your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your health regimen. My personal experience with sage has been transformative. Within 2 weeks of drinking sage tea daily, I noticed increased energy levels. My afternoon crashes disappeared, and I felt more stable throughout the day. After 1 month, my blood sugar readings showed consistent improvement. At my 3-month checkup, my doctor was genuinely surprised. My hemoglobin A1c had dropped from 8.2 to 6.8, and my cholesterol levels were in the healthy range for the first time in years. He asked what I had changed, and when I mentioned sage, he was intrigued enough to research it himself. Tracking your progress is important when using natural remedies. Keep a simple log of your daily sage consumption, along with any symptoms or improvements you notice. If you have diabetes, monitor your blood sugar levels regularly and note any changes. Take photos if you're using sage for weight management. Sometimes changes happen gradually, and photos help you see progress that might not be obvious day to day.